Hello, it's Matty G. Welcome back to Hopewell Farm here on Calmsden. We're in September and we're definitely in the harvest season. We've done one already. We do have more to go. Let's jump in on our little mini map. As you can see, we're just waiting on our field 5, but we do have our little field 12 ready to go. So, we are going to use, most likely, the Dominator down there. You're going to have to open this shutter and get this one out of the way, aren't we? There we go, I didn't want to open it first. Park the roster mash over here. We're going to have all these going in field 5 to get that one done. Just pop that out there for the time being. Oh, I honestly thought I'd lined it up better that time. Yes. And it's got a lot of fuel. Just going to top up a little bit. That should do the trick for now. I'm just going to quickly jump out and move that pallet. There. Get this away and in storage. There we go. I do like our new little storage solution for the eggs. And then we're going to get this down to our field 12. Get its first little harvest out of there. We get this down. I'm going to get past there. I am not. Yeah, definitely got to do a bit of redesign around here shortly. The starters, these rocks are going to have to go. I'm just going to cut straight through into his potato field. Harvested it already. Must have been doing that yesterday whilst we were in the other field. I didn't see him do it. It's one of our old fields. This field did us well. It helped us get to where we are now and getting our field 5. One day we may buy it back again, who knows. Do a strip down the bottom, try and go up and around, and then we'll set them off on a worker. This is our sorghum crop. This is what's going to help keep our chickens going. Hopefully we'll get enough off this, keep the chickens going all year round. What the plan is for this little field, I'm going to turn it into an oat field, hopefully, long term wise. Oats for horses, I believe. Well, I'm going to have to check our PDA, see what crops are available to do, and etc, etc. But in essence, we need to get some oats built up because the wife wants horses. I think she just wants one for her and the daughter to ride around on the odd occasion, which is fine. We don't mind that. Although we will be the ones looking after it, most likely. Still, I used to ride horses when I was a youngster. It'd be always nice to have a little ride myself. But we'll get this cracked. And it seems like it has no problems going up and down, so I'm going to see if we can set it off going up and down and come back to it and see how it's doing. There we go. Let's jump back here because we're going to have to grab a trailer. Kind of parked this in the way, didn't I? Just grab the little one. Make sure I'm not making any mess. We've got a little issue with the Russell mash at the moment. Having some mechanical issues with it. If it seems like it's going to be a little bit tricky, we might just sell it on. Someone who can deal with it. Very, very small farm area. Maybe that could help them out. Maybe we should do something like that. It's not worth a great deal. I have seen something that I desperately want. That might be something that we change. I think due to the hill, we're going to keep the trailer up this end mostly, just because we do struggle with weight. That hill's a bit of a climb for the older Massey. So we can keep this here, and when it needs emptying, we'll use the combiner. Unless it's at the top, we'll use the combine to bring it over. 42% now, so that ain't too bad. Right, let's do a little bit of a head count on what we got. Honey's doing alright. We've got a load more of this to sort out. Let's see if this time we can push it along slowly without jumping up in the air. There we go. Nope. Well, it's taking it. There we are. Still not quite full. Do you know what? I'm going to take it round here and get it filled up. Because it's annoying. That's definitely taken a fair few of them. Is there more going to spawn there? Yes, there is. And we'll keep it at those boxes for now, rather than taking a whole chunk out. And they're still spawning. Well, we're on to the last box load. 96%, 97, 98. I'm going to pull forward a little. Any more going to spawn? Apparently not. And we just want to take them at a couple at a time because we don't want to overfill before and leave half pallets like that. That's what I didn't want to do, but there we go. That's full. And I was thinking instead of sticking them away inside our garage, we can unload it in here. Just like that. There we go. I'm going to pick up the other bed. You get caught in a tiny little tree. I'll connect to the other bed and then we'll jump over to our harvester in the field and get it emptied. There we go. Let's jump back over. Where is it? It's still coming up. Why would you do that? Seriously, dude. Stop trying. Right, that's it. Stop. What have you done to my Massey? You stupid bastard. Hopefully it hasn't damaged my Dominator too much. Won't be very happy with that worker otherwise. We've got about 8,000 so far off it. So yeah, just not far over 10,000 I think. It's definitely done the job. And whilst that's unloading, just have a quick that fit in that corner? Not quite. Well, it will actually. We'll probably put something like this here. Although that is a drive-through, isn't it? What about one of these ones? One of these has got to fit. Not sure if the... Yeah, stick one of these right in the corner, sort of here. Work nice. Only problem is I'm not sure if the harvester will fit through the doors. Just get over that like that. Yeah, it might do. So yeah, we might end up putting a shed just up in this little corner. And keeping one of the little harvesters down here. And if we end up replacing this Massey, possibly this trailer could end up staying here as well. That'd be a good idea, but I think, you know, we're keeping this field definitely. And away it goes. Right. I don't think there'll be more than a full tank load here, so we can come back once it's finished. Hop, skip and a jump. Let's go get back in the, what I like to call the Oshkosh, the Phoenix. We're going to fill up the lettuce. Might as well get what's here at the front first. Here we are. There was another basically 5,000 worth there. Where are we? We're in September, so hopefully we can get this one filled up. We've got till February. Yeah, we're definitely full up with everything. I don't seem to be losing any water since we put this tank down. So that's nice. Very nice, I like that. Check on the sheepies. They're doing alright. Water. Still got some. Lovely. Food they got plenty of. And they're producing another pallet. Or starting to. I'm trying to see which one it is. 458 litres. So they're... Is it 458? Yeah. So many litres in a pallet? That's only one stack. It does it 4 times. Maybe 2,000 litres a packet then. A pallet, sorry. Let's go check. There is something that interests me. We should have one stored over here. It's 1,000 litres. Huh. If there's 1,000 litres, it would be 250 litres per section. So maybe it only shows the second one when it gets to 500. That could be it then. Right, that's completely thrown me off course of what I was doing. Let's check the chicken feed. Chickens on 4,000. You'll do, chicks. You're fine. What else do we need to check? Anything? We've checked the sheep. We've checked done the lettuce. The honey's fine. Do we need filling? Well, we don't need to fill any of them up. Just check the sales. That's a good idea. In the sales, we have a Dutch Vats harvester. I'm trying to think, is that the bigger one or the smaller one? 8,500, so it's a slightly bigger one. There. Yeah. There's not really anything there, I think, for us at the minute. How's our fuel situation? We should have quite a few. Yeah, not loads. That's full up nearly. Perfect. Eggs, we just need a few more for that pallet to be full. Let's drag it out of there, because I'm not sure if it's going to fill it there. It will there, though. Let's go check our big field. Under the willow tree. Yeah, see the pods, they're almost ready. A few more days, maybe in October that'll be ready to harvest. It's definitely looking good. We've tested this soil composition here. It's good rich soil for the majority of this field, so it should be a nice yield from it as well. So we're nearly ready there. Just check the road, it's clear, yeah, right. Oh, we'll see you down there. There we are, it's not necessarily completely done. He's missed a few spots. We can let that go. We've got a little bit down here, and a little strip up the other side. Oh, it is a little strip. And then this section will be complete. And we'll go set it off on the next. The only, well, it's not really a downside, but sorghum, you know, sometimes if you're in the wrong light, it's very hard to tell what's been done and what's not been done. That's pretty much everything there, just this little strip at the edge. Yeah, goes most of the way up here. This cloth is definitely a perfect little one to keep over here. It really does pull its weight. Gets up these little hills, no problem. It feels nicely. So it's an older. The Dominator's an older type, but it's a good little one. It has done us proud, and it's been with us since the beginning. Right, let's go around, do a bit of a headland for it. These are not overly big harvesters, so you only need to do the headlands once around here, really, and they should be alright. He says really confident. Let's not be overconfident. So if anyone has got any fantastic mods that they'd like to scream and shout about, feel free to comment. We do read comments, we do reply to them as best we can. Is there a specific brand that you like? John Deere, for example. Majority of the US, our US constituency, love a John Deere. The ones that are not John Deere fans are Case fans, so you know, it is what it is. Myself, I'm very much a Class fan, but I have fallen in love with Massey Ferguson this year. I really have, and I don't know why. Something about Massey that I just love it. They've got a brand new harvester out, which I may be purchasing. Replace the Rossamash. The Kloss will be staying. I am keeping it up this way, unless another Kloss comes up for sale that's a little bit more modern. I highly doubt it though. We want to get the Massey first. It's 250 grand with the header, roughly. So, and I do want the Massey. I want the Massey to sit with our ideal Massey in our garage, in our warehouse, in our shed. That's the plan. I am going to go tip this into here. I know it's not completely full, but while I set this off on a worker, I can then go and empty this into our bins, and possibly feed a bit to the chickens while I'm doing it. 'Cause it's there. There we go. There's a bit more than I thought there was in there. Here we go. Now again, we're going to be over enthusiastic here. We're just going to do about half a line to set him off. Hopefully that works out nicely for us. No, it's still going to cut and miss some, but that's fine, that's fine. We can sort that out. So yeah, I think putting a little shed up here of some sort, barn shed to keep it in, would work alright. Maybe stick a gate and fencing across there, I don't know. Just to say hands off, it's our land. Well, we're right in the middle of all the fields there. There's not much foot traffic come this way, so we should be alright. Even the locals down in the village don't come up this far for their dog walks most of the time. Trying to be nice to him. It looks like he's fertilised his land already. I see the tractor out here. They must have done that pretty quick. We've got access, no problem, but we're going to cut through the bush. Just cheeky. Yeah, so I think long term, this whole setup that we're using now will be down there in field 12 in the little shed, along with the Dominator. I think that's what the oh, I was going to do a bit in the chicken, wasn't I? Alright, let's go put a bit in the chickens. Here we are. Well, it did take a fair bit, but not all of it. I'm just going to go tip the rest and get this back down there. I did have some suggestions the other day about possibly upgrading our silo system. I think we've got about 500,000 capacity with our silo, including our extension. And I don't see ourselves going above 500,000 worth of grain in there at any one point. I think that's a little extreme. So yeah, I don't think we're going to be upgrading it, but it did give me an idea. If we can find some old battered up piece of kit silo, then there's all the possibility that we can make a little room up here at field 12 somewhere, where maybe we could pop an old silo in, just to keep the grain whilst we're harvesting up here, and then transfer it to either our silo or to sale when ready. That's a possibility. As you can see, he did miss a bit there. We tried to set him off on a fairly straight run, but that's not a problem. We can get that sorted between ourselves at the end of it. Is it just 3,000? So we are in September, so we need to check what we can and can't do, because obviously we've got harvested fields now. So this is, yes, okay. Oats is not until March. We'll leave the little field farrow for now, but the others, what to do? I think we're going to leave, I think what I'm going to do is leave both these bottom fields, leave them until March, and then drill oats in both of them. So we've got plenty of time to do the ploughing it all up. But the top field will be, what should I do with the top field? Canola. Put some canola in it. Canola will be good. I think that's what we'll do, is we'll put canola in that top field. So I'll jump here and grab a tractor. How the hell was that possible? What happened there? How did I do that? Did you see that? I managed to connect the wrong one. Somehow, that was quite freaky. Alright. Unfold. Folding is not allowed if the tool's lowered. Okay. That's just weird. At the speed of this thing. It's so rapid, 11 miles an hour. It's great. Let's try and get this edge done. Oh no, we've got some withered crop. Oh dear, I didn't even notice that bit. I mean, I probably did and completely forgot. But oh dear. That wasn't meant to happen. And a little bit over there. Oh well. I'm sure it'll be all alright in the end. Mistakes happen. You win some, you lose some. In this case, withered some. This really shouldn't take too long to get ploughed up. It's not a ginormous field, and this does move pretty quick. Get the bottom bit as well. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Make sure we get a bottom bit out so it doesn't hit our bales, because when they hit the bales, then off go flying. And we're probably going to have to move that over a bit so it doesn't get whacked as well. There we are. Now, with any luck, we can line this right up at the edge here. And go. Hopefully he'll be doing alright, so we'll leave him to that. not get as much yield out of this one as we thought we would. This is a bigger field as well. The yield is nowhere near as good, I don't believe so. 3,000. So yeah, what it's got in it now and in the trailer is what we were left with after we fed a few thousand to our chickens from that field. And this half is almost twice the size. It's not going to get twice the yield. 72%. I'm liable to just leave that to crack on for now. I don't think we need to really do much. But I did see an egg pallet that we can move. Yeah, bok, 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 chop, chop, chop. Shut up, chickens. This is like our mini production storage area. There we go. So that's eggs, that's eggs. This side at the moment is for, well, that's a wall section at the bottom. It's wall. We got there's loads of room. We can decide what we're going to do, where we're going to put it. But we'll fill this up with eggs. We'll fill this up with eggs, and then we'll fill the bottom half of this side with eggs. And we'll go from there because we are producing eggs quite rapidly, and they're eating the feed pretty fast. Let's check our age of our chicks, shall we? Some old ones here, 26 months, 35 of them. Bye bye. 24. Wow, there's a lot of these ones. Wow, there is a lot of these ones. There are 55 of them. Bye bye. 27, 30 of them. Bye bye. Yeah, our cockerel can be as old as he bloody well pleases for now. 25 of them. Wow. Our chickens are about to get cold big time. Sell them. Another 25 there. Sell them. Sell them. Heck, we're going to sell the cockerel. We're going to get a new cockerel in, a nice fresh young lad, eager to impregnate, and see how many he breeds. There's a little bit of cash in the pocket. Got some youngsters coming in. We've always got to get rid of the old ones. They eat a lot of feed, but also it's a way of making money. It's only a few quid, but you make money that way. Take every penny you can get. How's he doing on the ploughing? We didn't move that Massey, so let's move this Massey. We're going to need this soon. Just going to move him down a bit. So it looks like he is missing some spots, so we are going to go up behind him afterwards. Bee worker has a full grain tank. He's just down there, so he's not doing a runner. And he's only got a small strip to do either side as well. Oh, come on, that should be over. Surely. What is wrong with this thing? Do you see it? It starts emptying and just stops itself. It's been a pain. There. Happy. Is it just me? Or is that trailer starting to fall sideways? Under the weight, I'm guessing. still doing it even that way. I've not seen that before. I didn't think it was that big of a steep gradient. No, I'm still here. I'm still here to collect your... Right, okay, fair enough. He doesn't want my help. What we'll do is we'll park vertical. There we go. See if that's going to fall now. Haha! No slide there. It's not moving, is it? Just making sure. Now, let's jump into the... If we can find jump into the harvester. And hopefully we can finish this bit off. Not quite wide enough to finish it all off, but that's not a problem. We'll get that last little strip there. We'll go pick up that bit at the top. And when empty on the way back down, we've still got that little bit up the top to collect. Yeah, I think long term we can have a nice little shed up here. Nothing major, just this, a tractor in, a trailer in, maybe a plough and a seeder. Or something like along those lines. You can get something that could do both would be good. Maybe a direct drill, possibly. But yeah, I think we'll keep these fields at the back here predominantly for the animals. As I say, the next thing we're going to do here is probably oats in March. And that'll be to keep for horses. We're only having 2 horses, so these 2 fields should definitely last the horses a few years. It's time to empty it. Come on, out you come. Better even that load a bit. Whoa! Here we go. Right, I'm just going to park this harvester up here. Just there for now. I'm going to speak to the wife. I'm going to get her to order me a shed for that corner. She's really good with drawing out the plans. We'll get all that sorted, and then hopefully next month there'll be a shed in that corner. It won't take long to get it all sorted. Not round here. Believe it or not, unfortunately, this is no longer classed as greenbelt land for agricultural use. It's agricultural use with applied building plans. All that really means is that building work can be done on it, which is kind of a shame. It does mean that the prices of these areas, like the fields for example, are astronomically high. But hopefully no one's going to come along and build a supersonic shopping mall. But we are going to do hopefully some building work of our own at the end of our field 5. I reckon the planning permission will be fairly simple to get for it. Either I've just filled that completely up, or something went wrong. It's not giving me the tip trigger there at all, so I'm guessing that's now full. That's what we're going to go with anyway. Yeah, I'm not the best driver tonight again. Don't know what that's all about. I crashed. I don't think I even crashed into it, did I? I just got really close to it. Freaked out. That trailer's going left again. Ever so slightly. Or am I just seeing things now because of that one time it did go left? No, I can't seem to turn these things for love nor money at the minute. I used to get this turn spot on all the time, and now, yeah, not so good. I will be using these shortly anyway. Those soybeans are so close to being ready, it's unreal. There we go. Straighten this up and stick it right in front. I'm disconnected. Don't need it connected for now. There we go. It's undercover. Lovely. Right. How's matey boy doing? Where's Frank? Frank's, I mean, he's cracking along there. We've got to get this little extra bit. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Is we're going to jump in now. Let Frank have a quick 5-minute break. We're going to get this bit done. Looks like there's a chunk at the top he missed as well. Get this line and hopefully won't muck up there. At least that's the plan. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go up again. I just want to do this bit myself. Go straight up, check the top. Make sure its top's all right. We'll let him continue, and we'll grab the cedar. Although, part of me wants to do barley. I do want to do barley. I know I said canola, but maybe we could do barley, because we could do canola in one of the other fields. Yeah, same thing happened on the top here that I thought it might have done. Must be some sort of turning issue he's having. Hopefully by doing what we've just done it's going to eliminate that problem for him. And he can finish off whilst we get the cedar out and start that. Perfect. We're closer to the top, so we can start him off up here. You ain't got far to go. There we have it. What we want is the big one. The big girl, the big Massey. Give it a name. Call it Betsy. Swing. And this will give us our first fertilisation state no matter what we put in. Oh, it's got some fertiliser on that in it as well. Nice. She's good to go straight away. Just got to decide on what we're going to put in. Have we decided? Should we do barley? I think we've done barley for a while. We'll do barley this time. Canola's better value, but yeah, we'll do barley. Turn on the seeder. What we do is we're going to go up on the edge here. We're going to come straight back down on in a line and then go back up and fill the gaps while he's doing his thing, which you can't see. There he is. Again, at 11 miles an hour, this is not bad going. What I might do is get another one of these for the top field. These are pretty nice little treats. So the top field, technically, that one's a bottom field, isn't it? Let's try and get this backed up and turned around. Right. Let's go straight down and see how we do. So he still leaves those bits at the top and bottom. We'll have to redo his work for him. Yeah, it's doing it lovely. All we're going to do is fill in all the gaps. So that this section will be complete. That's the idea. And then we'll go round the outsides, as always. Round the outside, round the outside. Then we'll set the worker off who's got a perfect straight line to work from. That's the plan. That's the plan indeed. That last little bit. And it is a little bit, as you can see. Right, let's lift that up, plough it to the bottom, or the top of the field, shall I say, and go across the top. Again, we'll probably end up doing this twice. There we go. That should definitely help. Try and keep a safe, straight, steady line. Oh, I think he just ploughed through the top of the line that we did. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet there, wasn't I? He should be finished. Not sure what's keeping him there. Again, we're going to get a couple of lines done at the bottom, just so they don't plough into everything and take out our bales or our sheep pen. Hopefully that'll be enough to deter any crashes. He says optimistically. And away he goes. Beautiful. Now I've got to find Mr. I'm going to plough into everything because I'm a crazy loony bin. And fix your mistakes. There's one. Did he get all the bits on the edges? He did, well. Good job there. At least he's doing some jobs right. Swing round to the left. Drop her in. And away we go. There we go. Job done. Job done for another year. Well, in that particular field anyway. Oh, our equipment hasn't been cleaned for a while now. By the time we go out to do the babe grasses and whatnot. Right. Let's check for sale bits, that's all that's left. Seeding's coming along nicely. It needed lime. Hang on. That needs lime. I'm confused. Do you know what? For the sake of argument's sake, we're just going to get rid of lime. We're going to get rid of lime now because, yeah. Okay, I've either gone in the wrong bit or I've lost myself. There we go. Everything's now off. Oh, sorry, mate. Ha, no longer needs lime. This didn't, and that did. It was confusing. We got rid of it now. Job done. No lime. Still at 494 litres. Come on, you woolly... Hold on. Have you had more babies? 1, 2... No, 2 of everything. No, it's not. There's 3 Cocos. Yo. 2. 6 months. 18 months. And 1 month. We've had 1 new baby. Are we on maximum capacity then? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So why aren't you guys out anymore then? 15 in here, I'm sure you can. We've got 12, I counted 9. Right, hang on, let's have a look again. 3 chockies, 2 blacks, 2 whites, and 2 black and white. So, is this the maximum it shows you? Must be. That's interesting. Looks like we'll be selling some sheepy soon. Let's come over here. 18, 1, 1, 1, 1, 6, 6. When can they breed at 8 months? So yeah, as soon as it hits 15, we'll be selling the older ones. Shame to see them all go. At least they'll start eating the grass now. Surely. The hay, rather. We've had them, what, a year? Full year? They've not even gone through 1 bale yet. Well, 18 months I think it's the oldest. So 18 months we've had them. And they've not even gone through 1 bale. Crazy. How's the seeding doing anyway? Yeah, looking good. Alright, we are going to... wrong bit. We're going to jump straight back in. Alright, no. There we go. We are doing barley, so we can plant barley tomorrow. We should have waited. But then again, we have soybean harvest, hopefully tomorrow. We don't really want to go into November. November's the start of the selling season for us. It's rather busy. Yes. Yes, indeed. Indeed it is. What we're going to do is we're going to take this bad boy and get this all set up ready for tomorrow. It's got a weird turning, right? It is bumpy down here, so we'll let it go. Right, we'll do a headland, I think, and this way, and then we're going to want to send it up and down. So about there is where we're going to want to park it for now. It's gonna be a good one. You can come around here. That was still good at seeds, water, fertiliser, lovely jubbly. That's completely full. How's our honey doing? Nearly 8,000. We haven't turned any of that on yet, have we? No. That's fine, that's fine. We won't need to turn that on until at least November time, I think, to get that all sorted. Eggs, no more eggs. Alright, there's not a lot for us to do at the moment. Go pick up the silage additive. Been leaving that at the store. That's something we can go do. And the pickup. I'm sure we'll be able to pick it up. Take the pickup. Let's take the little John Deere. We haven't used this for a while. Give it something to do. It's one of the reasons why our road is so small. Ah! There we go. Swing. Oh, this little thing is a nippy little bugger. Does get you around nicely. Did us a good job. It's a few years old now, this one. It's done us a good job. I'm hoping we can pick this up. Object is too heavy. It's 240 kilos, bruh. That's just stupid. I mean, look at it. Look at it. It's a couple of little boxes and some tubs. You're telling me you shouldn't be able to pick that up? Poxy stupid days. Oh. It can stay there then. Put me in a bad mood. I'm going to go shout at the wife. Woman, it's your fault. She's in the garden. She heard me alright. Right. Park this back up then. Ah, I forgot about this. Still gets over it nice. Woman, where are you? Where are you hiding? You were here a minute ago. She's in the outhouse. No, not in there. Open the door. Open the door. Ah, I'll go around the front. That wasn't locked. I can get in now. Ah, she's locked it. Yeah. Chuck water at me later, you watch. Still. Really need somewhere better than putting that there. Oh look, a little oil pot. I've never seen that before there. Let's put that on the bench, shall we? So put it on the bench, don't throw it on the bench, Jesus. There we go. Can we move the jacks? No, that's a shame. About a pallet fork. Can we use a pallet fork? No. Or pallet truck, whatever you want to call it. How are we doing on the seeded? Well, I don't see it in my current view. Oh, is that all far we got? It's nice that we own one. It's making the turns alright. Apart from that strip over there. Which I'm going to go do now because that's going to bug me because I'll forget. And we keep forgetting little bits like this. Although it looks like it's been done. go over it anyway, but it does. It looks like it's been... Isn't that weird? Alright, let's pull this one in. Alright, well, we'll get this rest of this field seeded. We've still got the other field to decide on what we're going to do with it exactly. I'm pretty certain leaving it till March and doing oats in it sounds like a good plan. Yeah, I think we'll do oat in that field. That way we can get some horses. We've still got that big field to tackle. I'm looking at it now and it's very daunting how big that is. Yeah, it is big. It is very, very big. Just hoping that we could make some pretty pennies off it. There's no sense in doing nothing without making a bit of money out of it. I think we're officially over halfway sowing this field. If we're not, yeah, it's definitely over halfway. Definitely over halfway. Dun, 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 it better be. Looks like we're having a bit of problems with our overlays. It's freezing on me. So I do apologise if you're watching via a PC. Live, the overlays are a bit iffy. There we are. It's still not working. There we go. What's that one say? Overlay settings. Mouse doesn't seem to want to work properly on my laptop. There we go. There we are. That's now up and running again. It doesn't often go, but when it goes, it can be a right pain in the backside. So yeah, we're nearly through this. We've got the soya bean, and we'll do that one tomorrow. In the next episode. Next part. Number 28. Harvest does take a little while now. It's good possible we may extend it to 2-day months after this season, this year. I think it could be a wise idea. Let's have a little look at what I'm on about when it comes to the harvester I'm after. It is this one here. The Massey Ferguson Activia. Or Activa, however you want to say it. She's gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. I want it. I really want it. I'm going to get one. I'm sorry. I'm going to get one. As for tractors, we do need to... We're going to keep the little Massey up at the other field on a permanent basis. We're going to need another tractor around. And it's just a case of what to end up with. 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 And we could go something, one of the cases. A Dutch Vats, very nice. Or even this new styler. So that's a nice addition. Something like that. It'd possibly be our first new tractor. Whatever one we decide on, it could be our very first new tractor. Let's have a look at... Yeah, so this... I mean, the idea would be this one here, along with the Massey trailer, will end up at the other field. For carting and doing all sorts up there. So if we do end up with that, we'll want another tractor here. And that's where getting another one will come in. How have I done that? That's not going to be like that. That was in straight at one point, I swear it was. I'm going to have to resort that out with a tractor in a little while. I washed my rake. Yeah, I did that. I didn't wash this lot. I did a load of bales last month. We're looking to get a new mower as well, one that does a swath drop. That's what we're looking at. Or looking for. Upgrade, as they say. And the tractor, gotta give that a clean. A lot of hours have been put on these old girls. And we already repainted this, I think, twice since we've had it. But it's, I mean, a lot of this it was all second hand. There's not a lot we bought new. I mean, you can tell just by the hours that are run on them. So we go over here a bit. That should. There we go. Put away. You check this out. 33.5. It's quite a fair bit of hours. I mean, we bought it on something like 17. I've been using that a lot in the last fair few episodes as well. The roster mash was second hand. The Dominator was new. We got that from new, but even that's now wear and tear. The Massey we've had for a while, that was second hand. 21.1 hours. The new Massey, which is the one that's in the field. The one that's... Ah, no, I knew that would happen. 39.6 hours. 39! But we did get a bargain. We got something like 60% off. And you can't argue with 60% off. You really can't. Just trying to eliminate that turn altogether. He should be a lot further along. I went for that cheap pen where you just... When they stop, you thought they'd have enough... I mean, they're meant to have all this intelligence now. You think they'd have figure out a way to get around all that sort of thing. But they don't. We're just going to take over. Get some of this done. I'll get a line up here, go across, and then set it back off on the way down and watch it to make sure it don't do it again, as we want this field done. We're going to need to try and think about getting possibly a bigger seeder. Taking this one up to down to field 12 and keeping it there. I know what one I want up here. I want that Azul, the blue one that we've been hiring quite a lot. That's the one we want. bad. 165. I've been hoping that it would just turn up in the sales. Probably really unrealistic that it would ever turn up in the sales, but yeah, that's kind of what we were hoping for. We was hoping it to turn up in the sales, and it never did. It hasn't done in all this time. So, you know, we'll probably have to bite the bullet and buy that new. It's a lot of money to spend on a cedar. We'll make the money back. I'd imagine we'll make a massive profit this year as well. And depending on the sell time for the soybeans, I mean, I think they sell in the summertime, so they may not be even a part of the big sale this year. So we may not end up with as much profit as we made last year. This is it. Will it turn in plenty of time? Why is he reversing? Okay. Is there going to be enough room for him now? It should be. We've made plenty of space. There we go, see? It's not so bad. Right, you finish off then. You crack on. Now you're not going to whack into anything or stop. Let's check. We'll probably check this God knows how many times now. Make sure there's nothing need doing here. They're all full, they're all full. No more spawns. I was hoping to try and crawl under it, but it don't work. How's the honey doing? We over 8,000 now? Not quite. I'm going to start hibernating next month. I was hoping to get a bit more. Eggs are down to just, yeah, well, half the chickens, haven't we? Yeah, we've got a fair bit there. Well, there is not really much to do. Yeah, that's my bad, I did that. There's nothing you can really do about that. Well, what we'll do is we'll... Who's that? That's Falk. I thought I had a... There we go. See. Apparently I can't pick up the broom. Pick up the spade. But the broom is fixed. That's a shame. I was going to use that broom. Well, there really isn't much to do, is there? What have we got in the silo? Oh, is that all we got? 61,000 wheat. 19,000 sorghum. We'll get through, if we say 5,000 a month on the chickens. If we average it out, 5,000 a month. 60,000. So we should be plenty. We should be able to just make a full year. It's not what I wanted. It was meant to last 2 years. Okay. Well, we'll have to figure something out along those lines if need be. We'll keep an eye on the chickens, keep culling them as and when we need to. He's not far from being done. What we'll do is we're going to jump into build mode briefly. Just have a look at this field here. So we have, yeah, there it's about the same size as the field we got, but twice as long. That's one. There. Two. And about here would be 3 because you cut the point off here. Yeah. So we can get 3 really long fields in there. Use one of them for a crop for the animals, I think. just to top up that crop level. It would be a idea anyway. It'll be a plan. Let's say it's definitely going to be a plan, or the plan. It's the plan. Is that even the right word? The plan. Callum F5, thank you very much. I agree. It does look beautiful. Yeah, the sunsets on Calmsden are absolutely fantastic. You're right. Yeah, I think we will have to invest in some form of new cedar. Something new there. Komatsu. No one needs one of them. Rollers, cedars, 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 cedars. So these are the ones. This is the one we got, the 4 meter one. We need something bigger. We know this, but it's also. I mean that. Hello. Only 230 horsepower. 12 meter spread. The one we wanted was a 12 meter spread, and that's 165,000. Only 180 horsepower. Seed only. And then these ones, 240, only 8 meters, 6 meter, 6 meter. That one's a 15 meter, but it requires the 300, so it's only the Massey's going to be the only one that can do it. But it does fertilise the first stage as well. 200 grand for a cedar though. It is big. My mind's made up. It's either this Lemkin or this Convernland. Also, if we go into plant, there is this little John Deere. I think it's a 7.5 meter spread. This one. And you can add a fertiliser tank to it, so it fertilises as well. And you can add left and right extensions so you can connect others. Obviously, we would have it standard because I don't believe in doing anything too fancy with them. That's 71 grand. And that will do us soybeans, cotton, sunflower, corn. I'm just thinking we could start with maybe doing some sunflower seeds and that as well. So one of these might come in handy, but it's there as an option. As for mowers, we can aim for this one here, the Pottinger. This pair, they drop swath. Or the Kloss, they drop swath. And I'm going to hold out just a little bit, because if our new tractor we buy ends up being a Kloss, then we'll get this, and that'll be the mower. Simple as that. If not, it'll be the Pottinger. I think that's how we're going to roll with that. How are we doing? Is he going up the last little bit? Oh, he's got a little bit left after that. Let's jump on board with him. Take a ride to the top, make sure nothing's mucked up there. You know, it looks like he might have to make 2 passes down that. But we are there. We are nearly finished. Hour and a half for harvest on this field, the other field, plus sowing this field. 4 meter spread. Definitely need something bigger. This would be perfect for that little one up the top. And it's great on seed. And fertiliser even. However, it is Really small. We're just going to take control here, shoot it down the road. Get to the point where it bottlenecks into just one row. Although it's rather hard to see in this light. So we're just going to finish this row, shoot back up the top and do the last little bit. And then we're done. Come on, finish it off. Bingo, bango, we done it. Alright, well, almost. We've still got that little strip right at the top to do. But you get my point. You get me meaning. Here we go. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Come on. I just want to wheel the tractor a little bit faster. Come on. Move it along. And bang. Done. Apart from that tiniest speck. There we go. All done. Turn that up. Turn it off. There we go. I'll hightail this back over to our yard. Give them both a spray down. Pop the cedar away for now. Badly mistimed that. Go again. Come on, in you go. Yeah, now that's lined up, we can spray her down. Oh, it's definitely a dirty one. Oh, for 38 grand, it's nice little value. It fertilises as well as it goes, so it's not bad. And we can get a 4-metre plough that runs on the front of the tractor, so we can plough and seed at the same time. That's up in the top field. And remember, when you're pressure washing your vehicles, do start from the top, work your way down, or you end up with mud streaks everywhere. There we go. Let's get her in. Too gun-ho there. There we are. So what also I'm going to do, while I remember, before we go off for the evening, is just straighten that up, because I'm not sure how I got that so wrong. There. How's that look? Much better. Much better. Right. Well, I'm happy with that. So we've got that planted. That's done. That's dusted. The barley is out of the way. And we will see you tomorrow. This has been Matty G. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe on our YouTube channel or follow us on Twitch. All your comments on both platforms, highly appreciated. We have a suggestion page on our Twitch account, and we read the daily comments left on YouTube. Until next time, this has been Matty G. Peace out.